Hello everyone, this is Bitnologic again, coming at you with another video, and this one is definitely going to be different. Right now you might be wondering, where the hell is he? I'm standing at the bottom of our ski slope, the main one, because there's another one to the right when you're looking up this angle that I'm at right now, but that one is completely different. This is the main one, the one they use for World Cups and Nordic Championships as well. So I'm going to show you. My plan is to go right there where you see the first snow. There's even a spot closer here that had some white. I don't know if that's snow or not, but that's the main focus of this. I'm going to try to go to show you that there's still snow here. And I mean, you've seen it already now, but what I'm saying is I'm going to try and get there. Hopefully it's something that's possible for me to do physically, because I'm 42 years old, and last time I did it was a couple of years ago. I even went to the restaurant, which is even further up, but like I said, I'm going to try to get to the first snow. And like I said, if this is going to be, like I said, I only have half an hour to my disposal, so there might be two parts if I can't make it in time. But I'm gonna decide when I get there how I feel, because I want to get as high up as possible, because I also want to give you a great view of the city. So if you don't mind, here we go. And like I said, I can't put the camera up higher because, like I said, you're going to see the ground anyway, because this is uphill all the way. And like I said, my left leg wasn't doing so good to begin with. So even from the time I left my door and went this direction, it was an issue, because it's, like I said, it's uphill all the way. But like I said, there's even a spot quite close to here. And we're going to see if that's snow or if it's something else. But I saw it from the bottom even, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm actually doing a trek for my channel, a hike. So this is a new one. But like I said, if I actually go all the way to the top, which should take me about an hour and 15, an hour and a half maybe, you're gonna have the greatest view ever imaginable. Hang on a second, I gotta pause for a second. Yeah, I had to pause. I don't know if you catch it, or I actually paused before I said it, but had an itch in my eye. So, and also you have to deal with the fact that I'm breathing heavily. I'm not a young buck anymore, and I've never been one to exercise that much. So we'll see how far we get in half an hour. But now we're coming up to this first spot that I saw from below, and it looks like it's actually snow. So we'll see. Yeah, it actually is snow. This is the lowest point, and it took me about 3 minutes to get here. That's the first snow. Damn, I'm out of shape. But yeah, and it was surprisingly warm outside too, because it's like it's raining a little bit. So, man, what did I sign up for? I'm only like 3 minutes in and I'm suffering already. But I knew that going in, so, because it's much more difficult to go up the hill itself. I'm gonna stop here and have a little bit of a breather. That's the biggest problem. It's not my legs or my body, it's my breathing. Wow. Now the rain is picking up some more too, so we'll see. Like I said, just maybe slow down a bit and pace myself more. But it was weird, because when I looked out the window this morning, clear blue skies. I'm like, oh, it's gonna be a nice day today. And then it went gray. So, but like I said, it hasn't rained too much yet. So, like I said, forgive me for being an out of shape 42-year-old. But physical work is good for you. Even for me, who's so out of shape as I am. Like I said, people said to me to put the camera this high, but how can I do that when I'm walking? I'm gonna have a problem with my arms if I do that. So I'm sorry for just showing you the ground, because what I want to show you is gonna be different if I can make it. But like I said, it's a very steep hill. Very steep. There's a bit of a plateau here. I'm gonna stop and take another breather. Man, my legs are crazy right now. And my breathing. I don't know what could be done to have anything to counter my lack of oxygen. I don't know what could be done. But like I said, I just have to try and not overdo the pace and all, but we'll see. We're 7 minutes in almost. So like I said, if this turns out to be longer than half an hour, then it is longer than half an hour. It is what it is. Man, you come from a plateau and then it's like straight up almost. I'm leaning into the incline. But already you can see what I'm getting at. The view of the city. Whew. Like I said, my chest hurts. Damn. If I knew I was this out of shape, I don't know what I'd do, but I've committed to it now, so be ready to call the ambulance, guys. Yeah, and this is what it was like the last time. I was sure I was going to die a couple of times. But you know you're not gonna, you're just gonna be really beat. And it's good to have those moments too, where something physical beats you. Because it makes you appreciate when you're not beaten. Oh man, these inclinations. Wow. Oh shit. It's like I'm only, this particular one, I'm not even at the plateau yet. And still my legs are like, stop this. Wow. To give you an idea, you see how much it's leaning. And my breathing is, I have to take a couple of minutes, catch my breath again, because this is crazy. I'm not even close to the snow. And my chest is pounding. Oh my God. Oh shit. Man, I'm out of shape. I need to find if there's a place I can sit down for a little while. Because if I don't get control of my breathing, I can't make it as high. Because it's the breathing that fucks me over. I'll pause for a second. Yeah guys, I found something to sit on and I'm doing a little better, but I got really sick actually and I want to throw up, but There's nothing to throw up pretty much. My food that I ate has already been digested. It's further down in my system. So I'm gonna try, but I'm gonna take it really gently. And like I said, I don't know how I was able to do it last time, but like I said, that's a couple of years ago even. So maybe every time you get older, you get worse. I don't know. But now at least I have my breathing back. So I'm gonna keep trying, but no promises. If I have to stop, I have to stop. That's what it is. Because like I said, I'm not 20 anymore. Yeah, I got really sick. And it's mostly to my stomach. I started coughing and I want to throw up, but there's nothing there to throw up, so. Like I said, and also the last time I went this high up, I went by the road, not the slope itself. Because the slope is cruel. It's not so bad when you're heading downhill, but when you're trying to climb it, that's a different story. But like I said, at least I got my breathing back. So I'm going to try to take it really nice and easy. Well, from what I can see already, we have a pretty good view of the city already, just from this height. So, but we'll see. Sorry about that, guys. Nice and easy. Like I said, the first plateau is probably about 2/3 of where I want to be, but man, every time before you reach a plateau, it feels like your legs want to give out. Let me pause again. Yeah, sorry, I didn't push the record button, but I reached the second place where I had a place to sit down, because like I said, I just want to show you the city, and if you don't mind the pole right there in the middle, but it gives you a good idea. Can you imagine if I'm at the top of the mountain? But unfortunately, I know I can't go to the top of the mountain. Not today. I'm not able to. I'm not in that shape right now. Like I said, if I didn't get sick before, it would be fine, but when you start coughing to the point where you want to throw up, that's a problem. So, but yeah, I'm gonna pause again, and then I'm gonna keep going as far as I can, because if you look now, let me see if you can see it. I need to see where it comes so I can aim it at it, because it's not very bright here. The skies are kind of gray. I'm trying to see if you can see it, because it's right in front of us, but I can't see where it is right now. I mean, it's right there, but it's so dark on the screen I can't see it. But it's like the gondola, you know, the carriages for the gondola. Should be right there, I don't know. I can't make it out, but hopefully when I review the video hopefully it will come out more clearly, because they should be right there. Yeah, there they are. Now I see them, barely. You see the 3 carts moving, that's the gondola. Takes you all the way to the restaurant. And that's where I've been. It's almost at the top of the mountain. The only thing that's higher than the restaurant is actually the transmitter for TV or something like that. You know, like the radio TV tower thing. Anyway, I'm gonna pause again. Not because of time, but because I need to... Like, I'm sitting here and the ground thing I'm sitting on is really hard, so it's gonna fuck me up even more if I stay here. So I gotta keep moving. But I gotta pause until I'm back on my feet. And before I start moving again, I want to show you. Let me try and move a bit so the pole is out of the way. Because you can see the one, like I said, it's not really clear, but you can see the one that should be able to see it at least. I can't make it out because, like I said, it's kind of dark. It's so weird because it's right in front of me, but it blends in with the background, so I think it's there. Let's see if that's the thing. Yeah. Yeah, there it is. You see the one moving downwards, barely. But yeah, here you see what kind of view we have of the city when you're up in the mountain. Sorry about that, guys. Like I said, it really did a number on me, the first 2/3 of where I am now. Really did a number on me. My stomach is saying, please stop this madness. But you know me, there's a method to my madness. So, like I said, we'll try and keep going, and hopefully I can make the first snow, because technically it was the lower point that actually had some snow still. I was surprised to see that when I got here, because I was thinking, oh, maybe that's a white rock or something, you know what I mean? But then it turned out to actually be snow. So how does that little spot of snow actually make it that far without melting? It's beyond me, because you have to go quite a bit up to see the next. But yeah, I'm doing my very best here, and hopefully I can make it without too much of a problem, because when I go down it's worse. That's worse for the legs, but moving uphill is both bad for the legs as well as the breathing. And yeah, I'm not 20 anymore, or much less 17. I wish I had a dirt bike or an ATV. It would make my job so easy. Oh man, I gotta pause again. Yeah, I see a rock, another rock ahead of me. And I'm gonna use that as my next resting stop, because I have to do this in intervals, you know. Sorry if I pronounce that wrong, because we say something different here. We say etappe, which means in sections. So I'm actually moving towards that rock now. Hopefully it's something I can sit on. Oh God, no, that's really uncomfortable. Oh my God, that's not a good rock to sit on. Damn, what luck I have. Let me try and turn the other way and see, hopefully. Yeah, that's better. Not good, but better. And the moss is not wet either, so I don't get a wet ass. But you can hear my breathing, and this is just a short step from where I was. But damn, these inclinations, they are tough. Let me pause again till I catch my breathing again. Let me give you a shot of the gondola. Hopefully you can see it better this time against the sky. You see there the 3 carts moving? That's it. Unfortunately, I have to try and keep moving because that rock was okay from the other side, but it's not the best. I have to find something better if I want to take a couple of minutes to catch my breath and rest my legs and all of that. So we're actually coming up to something here now, and we're pretty close to the lowest part of that main snow. But still, like I said, it's grueling. Really, it is. Especially when you're out of shape. Because you know how it is a reward when you're close to your goal. And I'm pretty much at my goal. Like I said, finally we're coming to a plateau again. But the main problem is now finding a good place to sit. I wonder if this tube can hold me. I'm gonna sit on this tube. Yeah, this tube could actually hold me. But man, I gotta pause again until I catch my breath again, okay guys? I want to show you guys something. Hopefully you can see it good on the video. This is the cap I'm wearing. See how much sweat is there? That's just my sweat, and I'm farting like crazy because, you know, when you move, your stomach moves. So thankfully I'm just farting, but I was worried for a second, you know, because there's no toilets here. I mean, this place was the thing I was referring to. You can barely see the roof from where I'm sitting, but this place, it's like a gazebo type of thing with a roof on it. And they rent it out for parties and stuff like this because it's far from neighbors and you can just go crazy and you won't bother anyone pretty much. And then there's like this building here too, right next to me. I don't know what this is, but these are the only buildings here. And there's a building, you see there's 2 roofs. One building, which is the gazebo type thing, and then there's a smaller thing by the next side of it, right next to it. So I don't know what that is, but unless there's someone there and they have a toilet, I'm screwed if I need a toilet. So, but like I said, here's the snow right next to me. It's not far, it's just 5 meters, 10 meters, something like that. I'm not good at making distances with my eyes, but I reached my goal. And you see, I don't know if you can see it from here even, it's so high up, but you can see the transmitter just barely. The thing that's poking up there at the top of the mountain, that's the only place I haven't been. I haven't been that far up. But I gotta pause again to put my cap on because I don't want all this sweat to get on my headset, if you don't mind. Yeah, now that I got my breath back, I'm gonna try and show you these places, the gazebo type thing, and then I'm gonna show you the snow at last. Yeah, it's like a deck, and this little thing is connected to the deck, but I'm gonna see. I don't know if it's locked or if they have a toilet on the outside, but if they do, I'm gonna see if I can get something done on the toilet. I'm sorry to be so blunt, but I'm just being honest with you guys. I've been here once before when there was a party going on here. But like I said, I don't know when there's nothing going on here. If there is anything open or anything like that, I don't know. We'll see. But at least I'm at level ground now. Oh, that feels wonderful, I'm telling you. That one is locked for sure. I see one good thing here though. They have chairs here and a bench. So I'm gonna sit down on this bench for a while. Man. But now you can see how close I am to the snow. My goal. And you see how much it's like. I pretty much gone 2/3 up this hill. The only thing is that the last 1/3 or whatever, even if it's half, I don't know, it's so much more steeper than what I've covered already, so I know I won't be able to make it to the top like that. I actually see someone, I know I can't point the camera at them because they're so grey you can't see them anyway, but I see someone moving along the road. Because even the road is like, the higher you get on the road, the less of a road it becomes. But like I said, if I'm going to try to point the camera where I saw the person at least. Like if you look at the middle of the shot right now, roughly to the middle, a little bit to the side of the slope itself, I see a fluorescent type of colored jacket. And I see him disappearing into the woods. So I think he's walking... Sorry. Like I said, I had a big problem before and I was able to deal with it, but it caused a lot of mucus and stuff. So I'm sorry. Again, I don't mean to be blunt or gross. But it's one of those things, when it happens, it's better to be honest about it and tell you what happened, because I knew from that second I can't make it to the top, even if I wanted to. Because, like I said, the time I did go to the top, I felt like I was going to die a couple of times. Because it literally felt like my heart was going to go out of my chest and something like that, you know, like explode almost or something. I'm trying to center this auto center thing, so it's just going to be by eyesight, but you know, that's how it is when you're on the go. Yeah, I think I got it pretty centered, but like I said, this is the reason I called this video Winter's Last Stand, because that's what it is, you know. We haven't had much of a summer yet, but even though we're late in June, you could say we're on the 24th of June, and still there's snow around, because there hasn't been too much sun, and the rain that has been, it's raining a little bit more right now, but so far it hasn't even come to a full rain. And that was the first thing that I noticed as I left my house and I came out, going up this road by the, you know, the paved road, if you will, that it was actually more warm outside than the weather would suggest, because as you can see, the skies are kind of grey. And it's so ironic, because earlier today, like I said, it was clear blue skies. I was sure that today is going to be at least a nice day, even if not a sunny day. It's going to be clear skies and no rain. And then a few hours later it's grey, and it looked like it was going to rain, and now it's actually raining, but it's not come to a full rain even. So it's like you can't set your watch by what you see even, because that's the way I like to tell weather, to look outside my window. But yeah, now we're actually at the thing itself, the last pieces of snow and the last stand of winter. Because if this summer is going to keep going the way it has so far, then there's chances that there's even going to be pieces of snow here left, and then it comes again at the end of the year, you know, at the, you know, like, how can I say, like some of it's going to be left, and then before it clears out completely, the snow is going to return again. Like it's going to start having, we're going to start having snowfalls again. So, but this is what I wanted to show you. And also, like, I'm not in the best spot right now, but it gives you, especially you can see the harbor right there. You see the little thing, which is like a, I guess you call it a cove. I don't know the exact terms, you know, that I'm using them correctly, but you see the little thing that goes in here. And you see, if you look closely, you can see the factory plant, the processing plant for the iron ore. And they process it and they ship it by those big ships, those ore ships. They're not pretty boats, pretty ships, but they get the job done. They look like they're gonna fall apart because they're never pretty. Unless it came straight from the factory and it's brand new, they're not gonna look good, you know. But they work and they, like I said, they get the job done. And if you look there, I don't know how well you can see it on the movie, on the video, because it's really dark on my screen because of glare and because of the grey skies. But hopefully you can see that road there. That's the way you usually go up the mountain, and it's not so bad because you go zigzag in a way, and it's a bit more easy. It's not too much more easy, but it helps a little bit. But the further up you come, the less of a road it becomes. So I'm actually going to use this road downwards, because to tell you the truth, even though I could do it, I don't want to go down the mountain, because I've had enough of a physical exercise this time. And but I'm gonna stand on top of this thing here. This is the first time I actually saw this one, because these are actually better to sit on. This is the two things that I had along the route up the hill itself that I could actually sit on, because they're quite comfortable to sit on, because they have a level surface and you just adjust which side you're sitting on. This thing here, and then your legs are comfortable, your ass is comfortable. And like I said, I just want to show you what a great view. And like I said, you only have to, unfortunately, you have to imagine what the view is from the top of the mountain. But look and see. You see our city here, and the harbor, that little small thing going in from the main ocean. That's like on the right side, closest here to the city, is the iron ore processing facilities. And the white block down here is an apartment building. I actually know a couple of people living in that building. But yeah, this is winter's last stand, and it's almost like I want to say Beatnologic's last physical challenge, because as you can see, I'm not up for the task anymore. I did it a couple of years ago. I went to pretty much the top of the mountain. I went to the restaurant by foot, and it took me about, I think, 1 hour and 15 minutes. And I had a decent pace. I wasn't going too fast, but I wasn't going too slow either. But there were a couple of times I wanted to give up, and not only that it was a couple of times when I wanted to give up, but like I said, physically there was also a couple of times where I felt really, really, really uncomfortable, and I felt like maybe I'm gonna have a problem here. And I didn't have, it was before I had this phone, so now that I have this phone I can call 911 if I was an American, but we have a different number here. But I could call emergency services if I had a problem, but you can't do that when you don't have a phone with you. And I went late in the night, so that's the reason I didn't go to the top of the mountain, because I'm telling you, the next time if I ever do something like that again, I'm going to make sure I have a pretty damn good flashlight with me, because even if it's dark and I'm coming that far up, I'm going to finish the job, because I want to be able to say I've been to the top of the mountain. But I pretty much have. Like, I didn't go up to the restaurant because, like I said, it was dark at the time, and I didn't want to have an accident and then not be able to call someone. Because if you stumble in the dark and you break your leg or something and you don't have a phone with you, you're screwed. You just have to wait until someone finds you. And for those of you who don't know, since this is in the mountain, if you're lying there injured, and especially if it's like an open break, like the bone pipes are sticking out of your leg, then animals can smell the blood, and we actually have lynxes here. So I wouldn't want to do that. So that's why I never went to the top, because I was thinking, I was stumbling in the dark as it was, and I did my best. But like I said, I didn't want to take any unnecessary chances. But like I said, I'm actually glad to see the road again, because it means I can go down the mountain without... Because it's not a problem going down the mountain as much as it is going up the mountain, but, you know, the road is more comfortable. And since I got sick, I don't want to challenge my luck. You know, I'm not a lucky guy, so I know when to call it quits and when to keep going. And getting that sick that I got, where you exert yourself so much physically that you get sick to your stomach and you want to throw up, and then there's nothing to do because your food is already processed, so you can't throw. And I've been drinking a bunch of like this fruit drink which is supposed to have vitamins in it, but strangely enough none of that came up even. So my stomach is pretty empty in that sense. There's nothing to throw up. So well, point is, I'm sorry for bringing that to the table again, but what I'm saying is, since I got that sick, I'm not going to push my luck, basically. But like I said, we still have about six minutes left, and I'm sorry this video didn't turn out like I had hoped, and hopefully it won't be too much of a disappointment to you, because I brought my gloves even. I was thinking I was going to be in such a good shape. I'm going to make snowballs and have fun with that. But like I said, it did turn out a bit different. But as you can see, this is what you could call a scenic route, you know. It's nice. Hopefully, I don't know why it's going a bit up now. I hope I'm going the right way, because like I said, there might be more than one road here. I don't know, because some people say have cabins a bit up in the mountain like this, and hopefully it's not some... Oh, okay, I'm going the wrong way. Yes, I am. If I keep going this way, I'll probably come to someone's cabin. I'm sure of it almost, but we'll see. I don't mind taking a detour, but hopefully you got something out of this, even though the video didn't turn out the way I was hoping, because that's on me, it's not on you. So, and also sorry for, like I said, I'm lost here right now. I don't know where the road is, because most of them, they just go by this footpath, if you will. But like I said, there's already 5 minutes here, so or like 5 minutes from the previous one, or whatever the time was when I shut it down by accident. So I'm gonna end this video now, give you another view of the city from another place. Thank you for taking the time to listen, and hopefully you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. And this is Beatnologic signing out, saying peace everyone, and enjoy the weekend. Yeah, I wanted to take the time to shoot something else while I'm up here. I want to show you the other side of the city, like the right side, if you will, from this point of view. And as you can see, hopefully you'll be able to see the flashing light. I'm going to hold it there for a while. Hopefully you'll be able to see the flashing light, which is like a marker for planes and stuff like this. But also you can see the bridge that they're building. It's like they have, it looks like, I can't say from this distance, but it looks like the road from the other side to the first pillar on that side is completed. And if you look closely, you can see the flashing lights in the video. Hopefully I'm able to hold the phone still enough that you can see it. And they're building a bridge from what is called, I'm trying to remember, the place is called Leland, I think. I'm not sure. But you can actually see it from here. That's the good thing about being high up. You can see far. And this bridge they're building now, there's a bunch of Chinese workers there. So hopefully that doesn't mean that it's a bad quality job. I still hope they follow the Norwegian codes, because we have quite strict rules on building codes here. So I just wanted to show you that that's another part of all this construction that someone mentioned in one of my videos all the construction that's been going on in my city for the past 5 years, 10 years. Changes all over. Them tearing down the old burger joint which used to be in town here before and stuff like this. And like I said, I want to apologize. I'm gonna see if I can edit that out from the other one, but if not, you just have to live with the fact that I came back. And maybe I can put it in the middle, but like I said, it depends. I have to see how it looks together. But I just wanted to show you this, that the bridge that they're building there. I don't remember, like I said, what the place is called, but I think it's Leland. I could be wrong on that, don't quote me on that. But like I said, it's like those people who live there, it's gonna they don't have to drive around. They can come quicker if they just use the bridge. But I'm sure it's going to be one of those bridges where you have to pay a toll, and finally, eventually, even long after the bridge has been paid for and everything, there's still going to be a fucking toll booth there. That's just how it is. You know, they charge money after the thing is paid, and it's just stupid in my opinion, but it is what it is. So I just wanted to show you that real quick. And thanks again for watching my video. Hang on a second, guys. I wanted to shoot something else to show you. I don't know what the sign says, but this closest building with these cars outside, it's what's known as the Sport Hotel. We call it Sportel. It's like I said, it's a clever way for the word, because like I said, it means sport hotel, so they call it Narvik Sportel back in the day, at least. I don't know what they call it now, because now it's part of the chain known as Best Western Hotels, and it's right next to, like you see here, this thing. This is actually the place that the bottom beginning of the gondola thing, and it's also where they sell tickets for the gondola. I just asked them how much the tickets are, and it's like 180. So you pay 90, like you pay one fee, but it's covering both the up trip and the down trip. And if it's like before last time I asked, it's like you can go there, let's say 4 o'clock, and you can stay until the last carts go down, you know, which should be about 9:30, something like that. So you can go up there like 4 or 5 in the afternoon, and I don't know how long it takes, but you can stay there a few hours, and then you can return at 9 in the evening, you know. You come down, and that's the last. Then they shut down the gondola, and it will start up sometime then the next day in the morning. But I just wanted to show you this Sport Hotel, because obviously, like I said, this ski hill, as you can see, and now you can even see the tower, the TV radio tower thing, whatever it is, because obviously they shut down the FM radio in our country, but it probably has something to do with TV as well. So I don't know exactly what it's for, or maybe it's telecommunications, I don't know. But that thing, that's the place I wanted to go to. And like I said, even from this angle you can't see the restaurant properly, but it's like where the you could say almost where the snow ends. It goes on a little bit further, but I think, don't quote me on that, but I think that's roughly where the restaurant is. That little thing that's peeking up at the top of the mountain there, like at the ridge of it, if you will. Right now I'm not sure if it's the carts I'm seeing, but should be around there. But like I said, if I go back down to my house and I go out to my street, you can probably see it better from my house even, or outside my house anyway. But like I said, I just wanted to show you the Sport Hotel, because I'm pretty sure when they have World Cups here, they do probably have some of the skiers renting in there. And other tourists too, because like I said, a couple of years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, there was someone here who actually they had a ski run in the slope, because there was still so much snow in June. It was like, I think like the 11th of June, they actually had a ski run in that hill. Yeah, nice Audi driving by. It didn't look so good at the end there at the back of it, but looked kind of sporty. So, but yeah, I just wanted to show you this sport hotel, and you can see the sign just about there, but I showed you before. And this thing is something, it has something to do with water. It holds water. It's like the reservoir sort of thing. It's where the water goes when it's been processed, and not processed like in America, but you know, it's been made sure that there's no debris in it and stuff like this, filtered. And they don't add anything here. Normally they don't add anything to the water. They just make sure that it's clear of any, you know, like a piece of a branch or a leaf or something. They make sure something like that isn't in the water. And here, if you look at this, you can see, hopefully you can see it. It's, like I said, the gray skies makes it really dark. So this is the Rema that most people would say they suspect me to go to this place, but like you see from my video, it's uphill all the way. So why should I do that when I can go to the other Rema shop and it's just flat ground? The only hill I have is downhill from my house. So, and like I said to some of you already, it's like my almost like a cousin by marriage, and he's not one that I'm a big fan of, and that's another reason why I don't go there, because he said something really stupid once, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. Talk to me like that and you won't see me in your shop anymore. So I did. But anyway, like I said, I've shown you what I wanted to show you, and I'm gonna cut this video here because I don't want to get in an accident because I'm looking at my screen. So it's just a little extra that I forgot to do along the way, so I'm gonna put it all together and hopefully you won't mind. I'm sorry about all this in and out stuff with the clips, because like I said, it's hard to, like, I am the one type of person to do it on the way I like to do it, and if something is left out, then it might not be included at all, or I just add it in as I'm going. So anyway, it is what it is. See you guys next time.